Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yeah. Mookie.
Yo.
How you feeling, shorty?
Feeling good.
Everything good with
Everything good. How y'all feeling out there? YouTube.
YouTube family, what's good, man?
Yes,
you know
sir.
we missed the last 2 nights, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We missed the last 2 nights.
Missed the last 2 nights.
Shorty, if you fall asleep one more time, I'ma smack you. You gonna go to sleep for real.
That ain't never gonna happen. But anyway.
If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Mookie.
Yo.
That's Big Dirk.
Big Dirk.
That's Big Dirk on the screen.
Ooh.
Now, like I told you before, bro, he shoot better than point guards.
Some of them, yeah.
He ain't shoot better than Baron Davis.
Yeah, he did.
He ain't shoot better than Chauncey Billups.
Probably not better than Chance, but better than Byron.
Better than Baron.
Yeah.
Better than Baron. Okay, Jason Kidd.
I don't know.
Steve Nash.
No, I don't think he shot better than Steve Nash.
I'm messing with y'all, man. Like I told you, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. My man Dirky from Germany, man.
Yes, sir.
Big guy, amazing, man. Like I told Mookie before, one of the guys that was a stretch five, one of the first players that ever do something like that.
Right.
Can pass it to that center. Watch out, shorty. Hiya. You feel me? 7 foot too.
7 feet.
You feel me? 7 foot, man. Mookie.
Yeah.
Let's get into this video, bro.
Let's go.
So, let's get right into it. So the first player's opinion that we're going to take a look at is Jason Kidd. Obviously, a teammate of Dirk Nowitzki. So let's hear what he has to say.
Coming back to Dallas for the second time to be able to meet the big German Dirk Nowitzki I was in awe because you got to see him, from afar, and you hear about the things, his work ethic and the things he did, on the court and how dominant he was.
Hey.
Now to be a teammate, I thought I was like a kid in a candy store.
You talk about in the game evolving, and here's this guy, 7 feet tall, shoots it like, Larry Bird,
Sheesh.
just can score, can
Hold
beat you
on.
in so many
Hold
ways.
on.
Crazy.
Hold on.
What?
They said shooting like Larry Bird.
Yeah, that's how many jump shots he was taking.
Can you compare jump shot to Larry Bird?
In a way, yeah. But, I mean, the hierarchy is different, but
I'm talking about. Okay,
as far as efficiency,
let's
efficient.
just be honest here. Who shoots better? That's what I'm getting to. Now is a tough question for you.
who shoot better? I'm going to go with Larry Bird. That's my personal
Over
opinion.
Dirk?
Over Dirk. Hey, I think Larry Bird was the better
Let
jump
me
shooter.
know in the comment section who shoots better, bro. Big Dirk, Larry Bird over Big Dirk.
I'll take Larry Bird over Big Dirk.
Wow. Wow.
One of the most unguardable shots. Dirk Nowitzki.
There was a narrative back in the 90s, and that, foreign players just weren't good. They weren't good enough to play in the NBA. They weren't tough enough. Whether that narrative was fair or not, that was out there. And Dirk was one of the first guys as a young guy coming in the league, learning, gaining respect, getting better, becoming an all-star, eventually an MVP, eventually a champion. And
he was
I
an
think
MVP?
changing that narrative.
During our championship run, me and Dirk,
Guess Sean
playing
lost
one-on-one.
his mind, didn't
You know what I'm saying? So because we figured he's going to be cross-matched as well as I.
Pretty,
you know what I'm
bro,
saying? On multiple defenders. It was going to make it very interesting and challenging. So that was one of the funnest things we did. We competed in practice and stuff, but we was able to really help each other.
I remember there was my first kind of couple rookie games, and we played Dirk, and I remember I was like, dang, I'm playing Dirk Nowitzki, and the next thing you know, he's yelling, give me the burger. And I'm like, what's the burger? Oh, the basket, The next thing you know, he gave me 32. And I was so happy after the game. I was like, man, did you see how good he was? And my parents were like, Jenny, you just barbecued. There's nothing I could do. And that was the thing with Dirk. There's nothing you could do.
And the next clip that we're going to take a look at involve Steve Nash. Again, a teammate of Dirk Nowitzki who had a pretty successful run with the Dallas Mavericks.
Dirk and I came there as like guys that people were really unsure about.
Yeah.
I was traded there the day I came from my press conference after the draft, Dirk came too for his. He was the first pick, whatever. I can't remember. He was like picks like 7, 8, 9, or whatever it was. And I think he'd risen quickly. Like
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
was totally.
Did Dirk win his championship with Steve Nash? No.
No.
He didn't win his championship. All right.
Not known,
Jason
and then he
Kidd.
made his way to the Hoop Summit. Then like had 38
I played
on the
against
U.S.
him in that
You
game.
did?
Yeah, that was our
He went off, right?
I didn't really get to play in that game,
Right.
but yeah, I was.
He went off, and so he had this quick rise, and so the Mavs were like, we need him. Let's get him over here. Let's get him assimilated. He was like, we remember him now as like this, not only a great player, but like a killer at the end of games.
Right.
Like closer, right?
Yes, sir.
He wasn't. That wasn't his personality at first. He had to overcome with a lot of hard work, and he grew into that.
I didn't know how great he was until one day I'm at TNT and I saw that he passed me up on the score, and I'm like, wait. I had to go back and make sure that they weren't cheating me out.
Right.
And then I had to look, and I was like, man, he's really been consistent, especially after his second and third year. Will always be recognized as one of the greatest Mavericks ever.
There was only one guy on that list that was the main guy. So my question is, can your main guy be a stretch four guy?
No.
Because Dirk Nowitzki is the only main guy that was a stretch four guy that led his team to a championship.
See, but I think Dirk is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think Dirk and Kevin Durant, they're a little bit different because they get the ball. When we start talking about stretch forwards, we're basically talking about who stands out there and opens up the court.
Yeah.
I don't think Dirk is a stretch four. I think Dirk's a guy you get a ball to and let him go.
Especially Dirk in his earlier years, you could put him at that elbow line area or that pinch post. He did the fadeaway with the knee up where guys now, Kevin Durant, are copying him with the fadeaway. So he had a back to the basket game as well. But on the flip side, he just so happened to be one of the best 6'10", 6'11" shooters this game has ever seen.
Yeah, offered me way
because I played against him. We battled against each other. And when he came in the league, I don't know if his ceiling was that high or his expectations. And that's Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, I got a chance to play for Don Nelson, and I think Don Nelson needs to be credited for the way that this kid played, because if you would have put him in the post at a young age, I don't know if he would have been this successful. But being able in that mid-range, then stretching it to three-point, as a big guy, Bosh, we weren't used to, when you first come in the league, playing out on that three-point line, moving laterally. So hard to stop Dirk Nowitzki when he has that kickstand and he's going.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's always been a player to play to his strength.
Yeah.
He's got that high release.
Yeah.
He's got a great post game, but he extended it a little bit. That Karl Malone elbow type area, the extended post. He became a master at that and could always face you up and knock shots down as well as shoot threes. And I mean, he was just.
I ain't pull that one off. Dirk was slow, man. I ain't know Dirk had a. Hiya! You feel me? That was slick.
Such a great competitor, and just to, play against him, it's not much you can do. I mean,
look at that good defense.
Come on,
I mean, stop him, he jumps off the wrong foot.
And the things that people don't see, he gives you that nudge, and
jumping
that
off the
sends
wrong
you flying
foot
a little bit, and you don't want to foul. And I mean, he's the guy that really made that one-legged jumper really popular.
I mean, I watched him when he was in high school. I think he played against the USA select team. And I watched this dude score like 35, 12 rebounds. And I never really seen a big dude like that can go coast to coast, stop on a dime and pull up for a three. I seen the Chris Webbers and the KGs who can push it and make plays, but never a big dude who can stop and get somebody and pull up with a soft touch on the three. So, Dirk is a legend to me because of he's one of a kind.
You don't understand how tough that is, bro.
I see it, brother.
No, I don't think you understand, bro. Bro, imagine you playing and somebody on you like this. That's how Kevin Garnett was doing this, man, bro.
And he still got the bucket.
That's what I'm saying.
Push it and make
Look
plays.
at him.
Never a big dude stop and
all
make
in his
somebody
grill,
and
look.
pull up with a soft touch on the three. So, Dirk is a legend to me because of he's one of a kind. You know what I mean? He's truly one of a kind.
Yeah, when you talk about, one of a kind and legends, we have one sitting next to us that's getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Appreciate you.
How did you do against Dirk?
Hey, well, I tell you, I used to go at Dirk because a player that's great on offense, you may compare on the defensive end. So I tried to put him in the mixer, inside and outside, keep him moving.
Okay, see what
Big fella, come on.
Okay, big fella.
He's amazing. One of my favorite players ever. Play the game.
I want to show you something
Man,
that
Chris
is
Webber was
really,
working.
really stupid on my phone, and it reminds me, I'm showing you in just a second, but it reminds me of 10 years
you
ago.
skip that
10
one.
years ago when I got
Get
into
my
this
man
whole
outta here.
online thing.
Just his ability, what he's able to do, you know, at his size, his ability to shoot the ball, his ability to sacrifice.
Dirk, battles. That's the first thing that come to my mind. Playing each other twice in a NBA championship. You're gonna walk away with some scars. You're gonna walk away with a healthy version of dislike and a healthy version of how much you respect and how much love that you can have for a competitor. I love Dirk as a career he had, and a career that is a legendary career that a lot of people still, once again, don't talk about. I love the fact that, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, that we get to go in the Hall of Fame together. And just to be able to compete against him and win a championship in 06, that really solidified like my career and my talents. And then to watch him come back and win his in 2011, even though it hurt us as a team, as a fan of the game, I can appreciate what that did for the game of basketball and what that did for one of the game's greatest players.
One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history.
That one championship was enough. He don't need to win 3, 4, 5. That one for him, the way he did it, the route to get there, that was special.
Changed the game. Michael changed the game. I think Dirk Nowitzki changed the game for big men coming in, because 25 years ago, Dirk is on the low post.
And not only that, the floodgates really opened for international players by looking at the success of Dirk. And, you know, arguably, and I will say this, he's probably the best big man shooter the game has ever seen. Certainly 7-footer. And the skills that he possessed, because he was that inside-outside threat. If you look at a lot of the international players and look at our game today, how so much is predicated with having a stretch 4 and a stretch 5, being able to knock down threes, be the trailer on a break and knock down threes. That's all because of Dirk.
So how good was Dirk Nowitzki in my opinion? Well, I'm not sure if I said it that often on the show, but when I saw the 2011 finals and the performance of Dirk Nowitzki, he, in my opinion, was first class. Like, he was in the upper class of NBA legends, the NBA legend of NBA legends. And in general, if we take a look at his career, I love players who stay their entire career with one franchise. Yes, and he was not only the franchise player, but he was the face of Dallas. And to me, I gotta be honest, Dirk Nowitzki is not only one of the greatest players of all time, he's probably my second greatest European player of all time. Just my opinion.
Definitely respect Dirk. Always was a fan of his. You know what I'm saying? First big man to really shoot it. Shoot it. You see what I'm saying? Because, Larry Bird wasn't a big man. You feel what I'm saying? So he was the first big man, in my opinion, to really shoot it at that type of efficiency. So definitely love him. Great video.
Why you think players like that don't get talked about as much as they should, bro?
I don't know.
Cause we talking about game changers here now, right. Like, we ain't talking about like stars that you seen before.
Right.
Like, but for Dirk, it wasn't no Porzingis.
Yeah.
Feel me? I mean, people sleep on Rasheed Wallace too. He was shooting the ball too, Mookie, as a 4. Rasheed Wallace.
I know he wasn't shooting it like Dirk though.
Nobody was shooting
it like Dirk.
But he was shooting though. Like, they leave it open for the 3.
Yeah.
He was cashing that. Feel me? So Dirk is a game changer for me personally. Right. Like, certain things don't get talked about as much as they should. Which happens, but Dirk, he changed the game. He changed the game for me like how AI changed the game with clothes.
Okay.
You feel me? That's just my own personal opinion. You feel me?
So yeah, definitely great video again, Sean David. You did your thing. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see what the next one is.
Look, man, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Sir. Show some love to Dirk in the comment section, man. Throw out to Germany flags. Shout out Dirk Nowitzki, man.
Yes, sir.
We love him. We appreciate him. And thank you for what you did to the game. Man, I'm Nick Dawson.
And I'm Mookie Nelson.
And we out, baby. 1.